Hey, what's good guys? Keaton here. So I've been looking around for a really good keyboard for a while now. I mean, I'm using the regular Apple one, the new one that just came out, and I don't know, it's just not really cutting it. So I found this, it's a glass keyboard, and I just had to buy it. So let's check it out. So this is the Bastron keyboard. It's made out of glass. It goes for 165 bucks. Links in the description below, and it comes in silver and gold. I naturally went for the silver color just because it matches my my iMac back there, which I will be upgrading soon. So popping the top of the box, this is it in all its glory. You thought I was kidding? No. Like literally glass. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. Setting that to the side, digging in a little bit further. Got a manual, not much else. So you got your micro USB cable here. Get out of my face bag. But this is in gold. So maybe a little miscommunication there on the supply line. Would have loved the silver micro. I'm just all over, but I'm like chucking stuff everywhere and just like, no one really knows where it's going. So we have a nice long flat micro USB cable, pretty sweet. So then you just plug it into the keyboard up top here, and then plug it into your Mac or Windows computer, and then you're kind of pretty much all set to go. So plugging it into my MacBook Air right here, we have quite the length on this USB cable, so that's always awesome. Now looking at the keyboard itself, you can tell there's a few differences. So most keyboards now, if it's built for the Mac and they also have a Windows version, chances are the actual keys are different. Here, one size fits all. That's all I got. So we have control, function, option, command, pretty standard stuff, but no command or option keys over here. And I really like those. Also, there's no shift key over here, which kind of sucks if you like to do shift P or you use P words a lot and you just need to capitalize it. That's something I do. So like naturally I have to be concerned. And I send tweets via like Tweetbot, and I always go like command return. So I can't do that. I have to kind of stretch my hands. But essentially, since this is made out of tempered glass, it's gonna feel like you're typing on an iPad. And honestly, once I got this, I was just blown away by how different it is. And what makes it really different is there's no tactile feedback. And obviously you're saying to yourself, like, of course, Keaton, you know, it's made out of glass. But you don't actually like really understand that until you have one. And this is like the biggest glass keyboard I've ever seen. So it's just blowing my iPad mini right out of the water. And one other thing is there's actually a blue LED that will illuminate the entire keyboard when it's dark out. And to be honest, guys, like everything on this keyboard just looks freaking sick, especially when it's dark. The thin profile, it actually is elevated a little bit, so you your wrists really just won't hate you. And for example, you can slide stuff under it. Like, well, I tried there. Hang on, there you go. Boom. Just slid a micro SD card under it. And like, I have been in love with this keyboard, but there are some issues. So typing itself, it's like typing on an iPad. That's like the best way I can put it. Now, the only differences are sometimes when you're typing, it's delayed. And it's not because like I'm a slow typer, because I'm Speedy Gonzalez when it comes to typing. Got a mechanical keyboard, boom. Like I speed through emails. Text messages, no one can touch me. It just feels slow. So that's something you gotta keep in mind. And also, I just felt like I was typing slower on this compared to another keyboard. And I've had this for like 5 days, guys. So maybe it's just gonna take more time. It looks too sick, so I'm never gonna give it up. Never gonna give you up. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick typing demo just so you can see it. This is how I normally type. This is the same speed, not Russian. Here we go. So I'm gonna type a fun message here. And you can actually use it as a touchpad if you hit this key up here. See if it'll scroll. So you can see it's a little slow. I mean, it's not horrible. Let me type another message. So as you can see right here, for the most part, it's accurate and it just takes time to get used to, but like, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things that has to grow on you. Same thing with like a mechanical keyboard. It takes a little bit of time, but like, honestly, I've been pretty impressed. Now here's some of the things I just cannot stand. This escape key up here doesn't work on the Mac. Also, if you're running a specific version of El Capitan, like the newest software on the Macs, sometimes the keyboard won't work. I actually was reading reviews on Amazon and a lot of users like couldn't get this to work. When Matt first plugged it into his computer, wouldn't work. My computer was the saving grace of this entire video. So that's another thing you gotta keep in mind. If it doesn't work, you can always call up Amazon. I know they're super supportive. But for the most part, guys, for 165 bucks, this keyboard is dope. It blows any other keyboard away, especially if you're going for one of those 6 setups. And like the silver just matches my entire desk. Overall, I love the Bass String keyboard. I mean, takes time to get used to. That's kind of like the only learning curve. And you are gonna give up a command key and a shift key over here, which would have been a lot nicer than a print screen button. The blue lights, the thin design, like just look at how freaking thin that is. Just look at that, it's like glass. Oh, it's awesome, I highly recommend this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, a like rating would be really awesome. Go ahead and get subscribed if you haven't already, and follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Super active over there, posting behind the scenes stuff. It is hat week on the channel, so you're gonna see some other hats over there. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.